And I did add the face tattoos to my character. Oh, I should probably turn off the general chat there, just in case. You know what I mean? All right. So MSQ. Actually, well, I should probably also do that as well. Head over to the Horizon so I can at least activate the leave quests. I heard that those are good to activate. And I don't need to read any of this. This is just unlocking the lead quests. We'll do this one real quick. I think it's just to initiate the quest. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm not sure. I think you have to do this with each zone, but I want to make sure that I get it done so that I can actually do. Like, I don't think I can do these lead quests until I activate this one. Don't know. We'll find out. All right. So we will initiate. Okay. Confirm. Okay. And eliminate the target. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. Prevented it from doing it. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll complete that. Good. And completed that. Okay, cool. Decline. Okay. Yeah, that just so now we are able to do lead quests, but I don't want to, do those at the moment because those are really for if you're trying to level an alt character. But what I do want to do is go and do some more job quests for Black Mage. Let me make sure everything's fine. Good. Okay, cool. So go to the dermatologist. So we can do 2 Thermaturge's quests. Kokobuki. How's it going, sir? Come, Bat. The yawning abyss beckons once more. Today, Kugabezi will instruct you from the chapter entitled The Threat of Superiority. Okay. You are come for our lesson, Bat. Then heed well my words. The threat of superiority. Ah, how magnificent and intimidating power we wield. Flames sear the air, ice frosts the ground, and lightning flashes with blind incandescence. But not all are cowed by our elemental fury. Ignite not your flames, summon not your ice, and strike not your lightning. Know you this threat. Stay your hand against such foes. Once you cut away all the overblown imagery, the passage draws attention to the importance to an important tactic. A wise thaumaturge does not engage in battle against opponents he cannot defeat. A fine example would be avoiding conflict with Ul'dah's multiple and furious merchants. These soulless, ravening creatures are afflicted with the madness of insustainable avarice. Do you perhaps recall the crate of either you retrieved from the Amalja bandits? Crate of ether? Yeah, there we go. Well, a number of the Arate peddlers have arrived at the guild with the gall to demand recompense for a few measly vials we emptied as our reward. Alright, yes, we drank the entire bloody box, but the point is that the guild cannot presently afford to pay such a sum. Thus, I pass on to you the secret of my last and most potent defense. Shameless weeping. I am not speaking of the few tears here. I want you to stride right up to these tyrannical traitors and cry your eyes out. Right. Okay. I guess he wants me to cry my eyes out. I guess I'll do that. Hello, merchant. So, / cry. Well, you needn't cry about a few vials of ether, lad. I'll tell you what. Ye dry your eyes for me, and I'll take care of the loss o' me own purse. These guys don't know that I'm pretending. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Alright, son. I know you're the one who chased down those Amalja brutes for us. I'll let it go this one time for your sake. It's not that. Oh dear, I'm not angry with you, you understand? It's those 5 ether-abiding brothers I take issue with. You tell them the next time this happens, I'll have a price taken out of their unprincipled hides. Was that all I was supposed to do? Just cry my eyes out? A masterful performance, Bat. The sniffling was a nice touch. You will, however, encounter foes who are unmoved by such pretentious wailings. Take this request, for instance, which I have nominated to serve as your next trial. A team of scholars has asked for a thaumaturge to destroy a cursed relic they unearthed known as Momoro's Urn. While pottery is, by and large, immune to tears, it is the Arclean thieves that subsequently stole it that concerns me. The Arclean are an organization of criminals not normally known for their gentle and understanding dispositions. Rather than attempting to engage an entire gang of their thugs, I would suggest you neutralize the threat to your person with a well-timed sleep spell. The Arclean have been seen traveling in the southeast of Drybone. Find them and destroy the urn they carry. over there in Drybone, apparently. Probably gonna run away from this guy, right? Oh, he didn't see me. Okay. That one will, though. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Got him. Hey Kendra, how's it going? Sync to level 19? That's impossible. Okay, so they want me to locate the urn and do a sleep spell. Okay. I doubt that they want me to do a sneaking attack. Oh, switch. No, switch. Here for my health to increase. Sleep spells do nothing. But they make them fall asleep for 5 seconds. Make this one fall asleep. You fought the Malpi Tender? Am I supposed to know who that is? Almost. One more hit. Got him. Moromo's Urn. Bat, a moment, if you please. Pray allow me to shatter that urn. It's one of the A ranks in Amarant. Nice, nice. I thought that if I assisted you with your task, then my brothers might finally design to take me seriously. So I followed you. What have we got here then? A couple of nosy and sad sand rabbits that are about to get skinned? Oh dear gods. Oh, where did they come from? So we'll this Lancer will put him to sleep. Hey Naughty, how's it going? Yeah, when Kendra, when you said A rank, I was like, oh okay, I know what you're talking about. The big red guy. How did Zip handle it pretty well? And you can fall asleep. Where's the other guy? I thought there were two. Oh, he didn't fall asleep. How dare you? Right, there's that other one. Nope. Fired. What? You fall asleep then. Picked on Keen and Zip. Oh, it picked on Keen and Zip. Gotcha. Should be the last enemy of this trial. Or did we did it? Did we do it? We did it. Kokobushi, we did it. That was simply incredible, Bat. I wish I could wield the same sort of power. I became an alchemist in the hopes of creating some manner of mana-amplifying ether, but all my efforts have been for naught. The results have been far too mild to make any difference. I'll never be a thaumaturge like my brothers at this rate. I'll forever be the pitiful, powerless little sibling. Momo's urn. Mormo's urn. If I destroy it, then maybe my family will see what I am capable of. Wait! Don't you dare break my urn! Whoa, what the? Did that piece of pottery just talk? Are you Mormo? The void sent? Hee. Well, yes, I am Mormo, but I'm one of the nice void scents. It was the nasty ones that sealed me up here for helping a mortal. If you would be so kind as to open the lid of my urn, I would be happy to grant you a wish. Anything you desire. Fortune, fame. I'm not really interested in fame or fortune. But perhaps there's one thing. I'd like to have etheric power equal to that of my brothers. Power, that's it, is it? A perfectly acceptable wish, in fact. I sense the latent ability buried deep within your spirit. It will be a simple thing for me to turn it loose. What more is there to think about? Open the lid. Well, I don't feel any different at all. I think Mormo may have just been lying. Come, Bat. It is time we were leaving. Oh, weren't we supposed to break this urn? And that's it, yes. This will be such fun. Ahem. I mean, it will be nice to return home after all this excitement. It's funny that he thinks he's fooling us, you know? So the mission was to break the urn, but the thing is that if you break the urn, wouldn't that be the same as removing the lid? Coco Bessie, we've got a situation on our hands. Welcome back, Bat. I'm glad to see you are making a habit out of not dying. Before we discuss your trial further, however, I would ask you about Kugobashi. When I saw him but a few moments ago, he seemed odd. Well, odder than usual. Would you happen to know aught of it? He joined me at the trial, yes. But Boshi was at your trial? It is extraordinary, dangerous, and foolish to interfere with a thaumaturge's training. I shall have a scold of him most heartily. Such unpleasantness aside, I am impressed that you claimed victory in spite of this unexpected development. The teachings of your yawning abyss have served you well. With your experience and control thus demonstrated, I believe you are ready to add a new spell to your repertoire, Scathe. It is extremely neutral. This extremely neutral blast of force will prove effective against all manner of opponents. As I am sure you're eager to test your incantations effectively, I shall grant you leave to return to your training. A pity the next hostile creature that crosses your path. And we'll take the gold. We learn Scathe. We cannot skip this cutscene. Bat, you're safe. I feared you had fallen victim to the Mage Slayer. Have you not heard of the recent spite of the gruesome killings taking place within Ul'dah? Such case involves at least one dead thaumaturge, and every corpse is found bloody, battered, and utterly drained of etheric energy. Ill tidings aside, I'm glad to see you alive and glowing with vitality. It is time for you to delve into the final chapter of the Yawning Abyss. Kokobaha, our second youngest sibling, will read to you from The Threat of Perplexity. Okay. I think this one's a female. Bahaha, greetings, Bat. Are you once more prepared to pursue the pages of power and peril? Then let us begin. The threat of perplexity. Ah, how magnificent the daunting power we wield. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our elements. But what terror descends when, from all sides, those ranks close, flames are smothered, ice is crushed, lightning grounded. Know you this threat, and where you the multitudinous throw, I think? I don't know. It is point of the passage is the point of this passage readily apparent? It would be most problematic, for example, should you meet this malefic Mage Slayer, and he or she proves to be multiple murderers. What a thaumaturge needs is a thick-set thrall or courageous companion to accompany him in case where collective crones are expected. Now, as for your trial, Kokoboha, pray allow me to suggest a practical course of Bat's training. The town is buzzing with news of yet another slaughtered thaumaturge, and their mutilated bodies found fouling the waters of Nofika's wells. I would have Bat aid me in hunting down the culprit while the trial is yet fresh. The trail is yet fresh. Bat may have tolerated your interruptions at his trial last time, Bushy, but you are hardly the hardy henchman he needs to clear such a hazardous hurdle. Your concerns are understandable, brother. Oh, that is a brother. Okay. If it would allay your fears, yo Pepsi, how's it going? I can introduce Bat to a valiant warrior who recently entered my employ. You have secured the services of a stalwart swordsman, then that would indeed be in line with learning the lesson of the day. Perhaps. Come now, Bat, let us be about our business before Kokobaha has a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you in Nofika's Wells. What's that? Kokobashi? Kokobushi? Alright, I guess we're going to Nofika's Wells. This is a level 20. Okay, cool. And it's down there. I know where we're going. What's happening? I have created a new character on this new world of Mateus, as part of the charity incentive, and we are currently playing a Realm Reborn MSQ, and obviously I'm doing the job side quest because it unlocks abilities that you need to complete MSQ. So we're doing the the Thaumaturge's quest line, which will become Black Mage questline at level 30. Ow! My knees! There we go. Kokobushi and a stalwart swordsman. The Lalafell promised me a sack full of gil to do what I do best, and that's keeping all the attention on me. Ha! Yeah, okay. Oh, Bat, so good you had come. Good of you to come. My Rogadan friend here is a warrior I mentioned back at the ossuary. Now, there's no time to waste. Why don't you head into the stream and examine the bodies of the slain mages? I would go with you, but with my delicate stomach, I fear I might contaminate the scene. Remember, you're looking for anything that might help us track down this killer. Thaumaturge's corpse. Okay. Guess I'm heading back to Kokobushi. Yep. Did you uncover anything incriminating? Hehe. The blood is yet slick to the touch. The slaughter must have been recent indeed. The villain may yet lurk nearby. Return to the creek where the bodies lay and linger for a time. I dare say your aura, saturated as it is with enticing etheric energy, will lure the maid slayer into the open. Have courage, Bat. Your burly companion stands nearby to leap to your aid. Okay. You remember this quest? Yeah, it's a simple quest, but it is very compelling as a story. It might take me 2 tries to actually get this done, because I keep forgetting what to do for it. You know who did it, of course? Of course. I have to eliminate these ones as well. Or is it the primary one that I have to defeat? Yeah, I'm gonna fail this one. No. Or do I keep on fighting the main one until it dies and then fight the little ones? I forget, because they change. I remember they changed this one around to what you're supposed to do in actual dungeons. It's weird. Let's attack the main one first. Yeah, okay. We were close, though. We were close. I remember trying a couple of times with this one. Oh, they didn't give me my swift cast. You bastards. It's still on cooldown. put priority on one minion. Or maybe it's I'm supposed to put one minion to sleep. We can try that. I don't remember actually doing that one before. Here. Okay. That one's asleep. Alright, that one's asleep. We'll work on this one. What? Why isn't that? Oh, because he attacked it. Alright. Oh. That's better. And the thing is, you never use sleep in any other part of the game except these. Got him. Okay. Off to collect your coin. Duty completed. That's a big toad. But we're not here to do fates. It seems our partnership with our hired blade went splendidly. It is unfortunate, though, that one of the imps was able to flutter away. Oh, did you not notice? You wouldn't wish to report to Kokobaha with your trial but half finished, would you? Of course not. I'm afraid, however, that the Rogadin has already collected his recompense and departed for the nearest alehouse. What to do, what to do? Surely a thaumaturge of your caliber can handle a single imp, yes? If I'm not mistaken, it fled into that little cave over there. Hurry now before it slips away into some hidden nook or cranny. Okay. I'm assuming this way? I think this is the nook or cranny that they're talking about. go. That is not Kokobushi. Well, it is Kokobushi, but a Kokobushi possessed by the void scent that escaped from Mormo's urn. It was feeding on the etheric energy of all those slain thaumaturges. And you, my dear mana-rich bat, were to be next. I have wanted to absorb your delicious powers since the moment we met. A pity. It has been such an amusing charade. However, did you see through it? I am Kokobushi's brother. How could I not? It is time I destroyed you, Mormo, and put a stop to these sinister killings. As the eldest, I must take responsibility for my family's misadventures. How coward like you destroy me? Your opening strike should have pierced my heart, but instead you aimed for the knife. Fear stays your hand. Fear that slaying me will also slay your sibling. Poor spineless thaumaturge. I shall, however, leave you with a pleasant thought. It was Kokobushi's fervent wish to amass this power. He craved the arcane strength and to stand beside his brothers as equal. What a shame that he must now stand against you. Who's that? Hello, Rin. This is the Thaumaturge's quest line from A Realm Reborn. It's the pre-Black Mage quest line. It pains me to admit it, but there is some truth to that creature's words. I surrendered the perfect opportunity to end this. I have betrayed my own teachings. I mean, I could have handled that knife. Return to the ossuary and report the completion of your trial, Bat. I will remain here for a time. Gather my thoughts. It seems dark. You like it? It's pretty dark. I'm not gonna lie. To catch you up to speed, let me. By the way, I created a new character. It's a. I decided to go with Thaumaturge or Black Mage. And let me go over here to the Thaumaturge's guild and show you basically what's transpiring in this tale. Basically, these Lalafels here and their eldest sibling are the guildsmasters. Yeah, guildsmaster of the Thaumaturge Guild. And they have been, each of them, teaching the different spells and how you're supposed to use them. But they have a smaller brother named Kokobushi, who is not magically capable, So, and he's been trying to create, like, he's part of the Alchemist Guild and trying to create, like, elixirs to help enhance his magical abilities, but you can't do that because if you're not magical, you're not magical. So he tried to help us in a quest to basically banish this demon, but ended up getting possessed by that demon. They look like a tiny cult? Yeah, they do, don't they? Especially you. You and your whiskers. Ah, Bat. Kokobuki has advised me of your adventures. It seems the Mage Slayer slithered away, but your stint with the swordsman was nonetheless successful. Consider this chapter complete. Your time with our tome of teachings is at an end. Well, to be absolutely accurate, there is a admium with additional advice, but Kokobuki considers it extracurricular. Even I dare to delve into those diabolical depths. I do not yet design to die, you understand? That's so sad, I know, right? I have yet to inform my brothers of the Kukaboshi misfortune. I have yet to reconcile the maelstrom within my own mind. The most fundamental lesson of thaumaturgy demands I slay the creature where it stood, and it was the most opportune moment to strike. Minimal risk and victory all but assured, but how many more will suffer from my hesitation, my cowardice? Basically, he's saying that the rules of thaumaturgy say that you're supposed to strike down that possessed being and kill them, but he couldn't do it. It was his youngest brother. It will likely be some time, however, before Mormo resurfaces to kill again. Now that we have uncovered the deception, the Void Scent will seek a new hunting ground where Kokobushi's face is unknown. And though the respite may be brief, I must devote this time to consider my next course of action. Pray leave me to my musings, Bat. And we will take the money. Alright. So the next one is at not you. At level 25. But how are you doing there, Rin? By the way, Rin, we did do a few maps earlier today, but we are planning on scheduling another map session in 2 weeks' time. If you want to attend some of those, let us know what time you are available. And everyone, please be sure to check out Rin Leah. Last playing some Genshin Impact, but you know, plays a lot of Final Fantasy 14 as well. Get in on that mapping goodness, I know, right? And just resting after errands, I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. I myself actually took a 9-hour nap earlier. So much cloth, I know, right? We have to go to Limsa Luminsa. And we still need to get do some more Rathalos stuff. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Alright, MSQ. Did we get anything awesome? We got some Frontier cloth that makes the Frontier clothing. I know that on Diabolos, the Frontier dress is very popular in the firmament. 9-hour nap or nighttime sleepy? A little of both, I should say. And I did get a calf leather, which is used to make the calf skin stuff, like the what do you call those? The Converse shoes that my main character wears all the time. I got one of those, but it takes more than one to make the jacket, which Kendra wants. And I did get the materials that makes the mount that's a bed. That looks like you're sleeping but you're flying. I got the materials for that, so I'll be making that at some point. Oh, and I did add the face tattoo with since I wasn't able to add that last stream because I had yet to unlock the hairdresser, but I did add the face tattoos. That's what Kendra means by cloth. You're new to maps, so you don't know what it's okay, it's okay. You thought it was a boring house bed? No, it was a mount. Yes, yeah, collect that wood in order to make that mount. It takes 3 of those woods. But, you know, like we said, we're going to be doing some maps in 2 weeks' time, so you have regrets. Don't have regrets. I mean, I technically don't need the mount. I can easily make it for you. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You want that bed? Okay. I'll be sure to make it for you. A magic bed ride? Yes, it's a mount, but it's that you're laying on top of a bed, and the bed is floating around and whatnot. How do I do this? If I make the bed, how do I make it so that Kendra accepts it? I could have someone mail it to her. Thoughts, considerations. Good luck. How about this? Kendra. Bed knobs and broomstick style, exactly. That bed will be my wedding gift to you. I just have to make one for Beetlejuice as well. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Call of the Forest. This guy speaks in pirate speak, so I don't like it. It's going to be very difficult for me to speak in pirate speak. Ready to ear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for your adventure as survived the Balam in Sastasha. Zip is hating on your boy Emmett? Well, remember that she's only halfway through Shadowbringers, so it's okay that she hates him at the moment. If ye think he might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mowin, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. You liked him at the start of it too? Who honestly liked Emmett at the start of Shadowbringers? Come on. Passage to Gridania. Who is Emmett? Who is Emmett indeed? Don't worry about it, Pepsi. You're not into that far in MSQ. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine. Dare I hope that you're the adventurer BatDan sent a word about? You are. The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Mawin, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. You won't be able to run. You won't be able to run it. Can't afford the rest of the game. Gotcha. I would suggest watching. I mean, it's. I wouldn't want to like be up front and just say who it is, but if you wanted to watch an actual playthrough of the game, that would be better because you get a better sense of story with it. You know what I mean? It's like, going to someone who's never watched Star Wars and be like, yo, hey, Darth Vader is Luke's father. Well, that just spoiled the story for them whenever they want to, if they ever want to actually watch Star Wars. You know what I mean? I know that's an example because everyone knows it, but I'd rather you go through a story, whether you play it yourself or watch someone else play it. I'd rather you, basically go down the journey at your own pace instead of having direct things spoiled for you. You know what I mean? Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, there's a long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Mawin, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? Good evening to you, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed, for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I am pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Luin, and I lead the men and women of God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies a underground burial site called Tom Deepcroft. The place was once a Galmorian settlement, but the Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen sulking around the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of the various witnesses, we suspect these individuals belong to the Lamb of Dalmud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we have them on their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, we would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with others to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so beginning, we must turn to others to deal with the lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? You have my gratitude. Once you have seen your preparations, make your way to the Deep Croft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Hey Kendra, are you still here? Yes. What have you guys set a specific date and time for the wedding? The same day as maps? Nice. Nice. Are you gonna stream it? Oh, I should probably take care of this chocobo thing over here. You don't know yet? Okay. Now, Rin, are you still here? Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna do the thing about, like, making a new character on Mateus to bully Kendra into sending you an invitation to the wedding? I'm just curious. Chocobo breeder. I just don't really care about this. Female, I guess? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, have you already created it? Yo, bully Kendra into getting you one. It's so far away. Aha, I'm too high a level. You also paid so people could have the minions too? Oh, nice. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. You forgot, but yes, you're planning to come? Okay, okay. So have you created a new character yet? Because you can only attend if you're on the same server. If Kendra has you, of course. Oh shit. What? How the hell? Sir? Sir? I am level 23. You're aggro, man. Not yet? You should do it. The wedding's in 2 weeks. Alright. Run. There we go. Hello. You're BatDan, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the calamity, put an end to the cult emerged shortly before the calamity put an end to the sixth astral era. The cultists took the lesser moon, Dalamud, for their god, believed that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. And on the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they are doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Tam Deepcroft now available. Nice. Oh, have a good night there, Pepsi. Mateus is currently open for new characters. Is Rin gonna do that now? Just let us know what class you choose when you do choose it, okay? Dungeon time? Do I duty support it, or do I run it with people? I don't know, Kendra. Do you want to do an unsynced dungeon? Because I'm level 23 and it's a level 15 dungeon. I have no problem doing it, either duty or duty support or unsynced. Your ISP is having some issues. You may be missing some stuff. No, it's fine. It's fine. We got you? Okay. The question is, what do I wear to Beluth and Kendra's wedding? It would have to be level 1 gear. Maybe the Cape of Happiness? The limit? What the frick? Oh, yeah, that's right. Party chat. go. Oh, we're synced. Yeah, we'll eat some raisins. How to sprint. How dare them? I like the fact that Kendra is tanking this. We did it! Huzzah! Not a line of sight. Oh, I already possess that unique item. Go. Okay, cool. We did it. Pass on that because it's an earring. I don't need the earring. We did it. Sure, I'll greed for that. Might as well greed for that as well. Ah. That's a lot of imps. This guy. Damn cultists. He's invincible. Mind Blast. That'll paralyze people around it. Oh, I don't have that thing on. We did it. I don't have the this percentage one. And that is why Kendra should tank. That was very nicely done. We'll grieve for it. Extract materia that I cannot use because I don't have the melding capabilities of materia at the moment. You will stick to healing, but you did so well. Heal so I don't have to. Okay, I guess we're going back to Gordania. New Gordania. But I'm not a floor tank at the moment. Okay, now I'm a floor tank. But thank you guys for doing that. Kendra, be sure to thank Beluth and Johnny for their assistance. Oh, hello, Beluth. Welcome back. Bat, I'm really in. I'm relably. What's this word? Relably informed that your foray into the Deep Croft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. BatDan's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late, times being that the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences, as if to illustrate the point. Avery's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't been for you and if it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah! To the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I feel so bad for I do too. But she should know that you can't heal idiots, even if you love them. That is very true. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though it may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avery's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it. But for God's sakes, stop carrying it around. It's just... get rid of it, alright? Wait. Don't leave me alone, please. I'm sorry, Avery. Please forgive me. To be continued in Palace of the Dead. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in the task, say the word and I will be glad to share the details with you. Huzzah! So, you're not adverse in taking a little trip. Wonderful. As mentioned earlier, the request comes from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Mamodi. We know who that is. Think of her as... yeah, we already know who that is. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Bat, and good luck. Okay, guess we're going to Ul'dah, which is my free transport. There's just so many people here. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself. Well, for starters, we already know who you are. Oh, it's you, Bat. And there I was, spouting the same tired line. Marween sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle? Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? The petitioner, out to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty, another second under that sun, and I would have been set afire. A tankyard of ale, if you would be so kind. Oh, it's Papa Shan. Okay, cool, cool. Excellent timing, Papa Shan. It just so happens the adventurer you will be who will be handing your petition is here. Oh, why, if it isn't my good friend Bat. It does my spirits well to know that you are the one who will be helping us. Mayhap you'd like to appraise Bat on his mission. For now, darn ISP, have a fun stream. That's perfectly fine, Rin. I hope you have a good lurk, and if it cuts out, that's, like I said, that's perfectly fine. Just be sure to enjoy yourself, okay? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine and Amagia and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to the unfortunate development of the Copper Bell mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatrontiers, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Throne Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment and at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It is no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Throne Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hecatrontiers to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their well. But as is oft the way of such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecatrontiers, that word, our ancestors induced a collapse of the mine's lowmost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath the 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copper Bell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand of building materials. Like as not, our boys dig a bit too deep and freed the giants. Sounds like the mines of Moria. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after all these centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed. And that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copper Bell for as long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we have you undertake. I'll not deny the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? Ah, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of the Amaja and Sons is presently in the quicksand. The fellow named name is Painted Mesa. What kind of name is that? And he knows the Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Okay. Oh, there you are. Just right behind us, I guess. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate, and I hope you've got skills to go with them, 'cause things ain't pretty down there. The giants left the place in a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second old dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for rebuilding efforts, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. Nothing could possibly survive being buried under mountains worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in a company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt. For want of aught build with hate his speech. God damn. The stone torches keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nations rests on you, friend. Best of luck. Yes, sir. $144 or Chocobo Porter. 5 gil for 1 minute. God damn it. You know, I should probably just set Horizon as home since Vesper Bay is literally right there. Set as home point. There. Oh, it's over here. There's been an incident inside the Copperbell mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained. But for your own safety, I suggest you stay away from here. What? You're the adventurer who has volunteered to quell the The giants? I didn't think that Papa Shan would be able to find someone so quickly, after all, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Okay. Kendra, if you're still here, did you want to do Copperbell mines, or do I want to take NPCs? That is entirely up to you. Sure? Okay. Okay, cool, cool. Did Johnny want to attend, or did we want to go with a rando? No pressure. Actually, I should probably... What is this? Level 9? Two-handed Thermaturge's arm. We'll put that on instead. Go. I have yet the ability to meld. That's okay though. Johnny went to bed? Okay, cool. I mean, we can go with a rando. I don't know what to do with this. Too far away. It's a nice staff. Yep. I hate the fact that they cut out the music like this. Do, 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 do. Do I want to murder these bombs while I wait for them? Might as well. Take that, sir. Go. Cutscene over. I'll leave that up to you guys. I mean, I don't need the experience because I'm level 25 going into, and it's MSQ 17. So yeah, I'm not stressing for experience here. We choose murder. Okay. Is that it? Oh. Commence. Oh my goodness. Aggro is gonna go everywhere. Oh, they're dancing. And they kill it before I can. It's okay, that's what happened with Casey yesterday. Map the area. There's nothing in here. How dare they? Why even have that room, you know? That's a big Bahamut. I forgot to set the pet size to small. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to do. No. Where is it? Device. Targets. I'm trying to find that one that says what the percentage of the target's health is. Ah, yes. Display target's remaining HP. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh no, he died. He left this tiny key. I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't have more than one of that. And I don't need an earring. I already have the best earring of the game. At least you guys get some poetics out of this. I hope you're not capped. Kendra, what happened to you? Kendra, stop! That's freaky. Stop it. Ooh, look, a treasure coffer. It's treasure. Boom. Some fire sand out here. That poor gelatin. Over here. in trouble now. Wait. How? What? There he is. There he is. And then he died. Beetle didn't wait? Oh no! The question is, why did I get experience? Okay, a bonus of experience points has been awarded for first time completion of this duty. So it's not just the fact that we completed this, I completed this for the first time, but we did it very fast, within heckin' 5 minutes. Hey, battle log, you're not lying. Oh. Battle log. Let's see. Loses the effect of Peloton. Defeats. Ah, yes. There it is, right there. That's the culprit. Wait, what did I do? You had to get the bonus? Ah, yes. Well, thank you guys for your participation in that. I appreciate that. Bringing me up to level 26. You didn't even know there was one? I didn't know there was one either. While I'm here, I might as well take care of... take care of the murder log to this area. Never in trouble until you lie. Didn't know there was an XP, there was experience, but I didn't know there was experience either. Because normally you don't get experience if you do a dungeon that's unsynced, but I guess because I was new to that duty, it gave me experience anyway. Had I known that, I would have eaten something. But I don't think it gives you that type of experience. One more bomb. This one anyway. We'll switch over to Palundra and see what we can do from here. Go. normally I would do this stuff off stream so that it doesn't affect the story, but I mean we're right here anyway, you know. Two more bombs? Yeah, two more bombs. One more bomb. I see it. It's over there. Cool. Alright, so switch back over to Thermaturge and go to Ulda. Oh, we've been actually streaming for 2 hours now. It's 3 o'clock my time. We'll complete this quest and then I'm gonna go grab some coffee and use the restroom. Oh, wow, okay. So apparently this is a duty. So forgive me, Beedluth and Kendra, but I believe I have to leave the party. There we go. I have to be synced to level 21. I forgot this was a thing. The Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operation can resume. Ulda will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Shan, and the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momo D. It'll do the woman well to see you alive in one piece. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. But please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Can't afford maggoty whole mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know? Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. I don't think he's telling the truth. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 as me witness. I'll save you. But please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. I guess we're fighting now. And who the hells are you when you're at home? A dog's master? I've had enough of this mummer's farce. You lot, teach them a lesson. I guess so. Okay. Oh, you guys. Well, you can go to sleep, sir. Wow, okay, sure. I didn't know sleep had the effect of multiple people. You call yourself a gladiator. Duty completed. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell's you think you're going? Thank ye, kind adventurer. Thank ye thrice over. Oh, we're gonna see into her past. I swear there are more refugees than when I last looked. You wouldn't, and you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are there only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survive the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it is natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them. It truly does. But I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in this city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worst, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. The impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you have no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Thank ye for your custom, madame. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that old Da was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity, and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Sir, are ye all right? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy the meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Grr, I will overlook this, but just this once. God bless ye, adventurer. If ye hadn't come along when ye did, who knows what that monster might have done. I don't bear to think about it. All's well that ends well. Hello, Thancred. We meet again. Pray do not mistake my intent, for it is always honorable. But I have been watching you ever since you departed Ul'dah. You played the part of envoy to perfection, confident as a man on a diplomatic mission should be, yet unfailing, courteous to your betters. And when your travels led you into the midst of danger, you faced it without so much as a flinch. You, my friend, are quite a marvel, and I confess to being somewhat in awe of you. Ah, but my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when words were all the reward you could expect to receive. Such selflessness is a rare thing in this day and age. All which leads me to conclude that you are indeed one of whom I've been looking for, an adventurer possessed of a very rare set of qualities. To be sure, your rescue of that damsel in distress was more of a happy accident, but rescue her you did, and that is what matters in the end. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbor a burning interest in a certain talent of yours. I speak of your visions. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? Well, it just so happens that I know a woman who shares your talent and can help you to understand it. She and I belong to the same organization, and we should both be delighted beyond words if you would agree to join our cause. Naturally, there are benefits to being part of such a collective. For one, we should be glad to assist you in realizing your full potential as an adventurer. You need not give me your answer now. Think upon it, and if you feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak to Momudi, the ever lovely and youthful mistress of the quicksand. Tell her the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have found their man, and she will tell you where to find us. Ah. Scenes like that are becoming more and more common, I'm afraid. But don't worry though, if you look hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do not enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the women folk from time to time. Ah, Bat, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off-the-carrot adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you've been you'd been hard at it with all giants in the dark. I never doubted for a moment that you'd succeed, of course, and neither did Papa Shan, which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. Oh, before I forget, there is a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Oh, it's you. Thank you for sparing me the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Ida. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when I'm sorry, we were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Arvi. Avery? And he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dusk till dawn till dusk, I mean. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and he swore that he would be like you one day. I'm trying to remember where we saw Avery. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you have achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avery once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. BatDan, I shan't forget. Thank you, BatDan. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. Adventuring can be cruel, bleeding business, but time was. I don't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot, though it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I am full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes a double for yours, Bat. Eh? What did you say? You want to know about the signs of the seventh dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Bat, the signs ain't no ordinary folk. And the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to go get involved, I tell you what I can. Okay. A sign of the seventh dawn, in which we will, I guess, meet once I get back from getting some coffee and using the facilities. I will be back in about, I'd say about 5-10 minutes. Yes, the stinky pond. I remember that. But we are back. The Signs of the Seventh Dawn. So you want to know more, huh? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go to the first, and the other bloke would be the one who wouldn't be able to choose on account of being old on. Anyway, I don't say I didn't warn you.
Need a ride, handsome?
Did you hear about the last time Batman lost a fight? He was a bruised Wayne.
He was a bruised Wayne. Yo, Narg, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 100 bits and the joke. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. The scones, yes, we're going to the scones of the Seventh Dawn. How are you doing this evening there now? First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust the scones of the Seventh Dawn, sorry, the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who have made it their mission to solve some of Aurora's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Bat. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Aurora's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions headquarters are in Vesper Bay, out in western Fenland. The place you're looking for is called the Waken Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Bat, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget your old friend Mamadi. Drop in and tell me how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right? Well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Goodbye. It so happens that Horizon is on my home transport. Here we go. What the command for the donate? It's just donate. Hold in your pocket, you're sure they can use? Gotcha. Yeah, it's donate. Oh, their Stream Elements was like, hey, there you go. But yes, we are raising money for the National Abortion Federation. Since we have raised over $100, that is the whole reason why I decided to play A Realm Reborn in its entirety. That's the whole reason why we got a new character on this world. red around here. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Don't mind if I sit down. Maybe here. There. They forced me to stand up. Excuse me. I was about to talk, and then you know, saliva and whatnot. Just too much of it. Just too much of it. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above, a quench to my thirst for you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. What? Holy crap, that's a whole 20. Thank you, Narg. Holy crap. I appreciate you. Let me just check right here. Okay. It didn't, the text to speech I don't think works, but, not anything anyone wants to go through, but unfortunately, some have to go through it, and this is a great organization. I agree. Thank you so much, Narg. I appreciate that donation to our charity. It suggested 20, so you figured it was worth it. Well, I appreciate you. So thank you so much. I would thank you. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have permanent business here, I must ask you to. Here at the behest of Thancred? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? BatDan. BatDan. Ah, there you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Taru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the Solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Yes, thank you. Oh, it's Casey's bestest friend in the whole wide star. Exactly. Love my face tattoos on character? Yes, I love them as well. They were free in-game during the All Saints Wake of 2017, but unfortunately I was not participant in that, so I had to pay the USD to put them on this character. Because what they do in this game is that if you missed out on seasonal event items, then they throw them on the real person money store 1 year later, so that people who missed out on the event could have them. Hey, look, it's a scion of the Seventh Dawn. I take it you are BatDan. Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. A cool way to make them still available, but reward the player base at the time of the item launch. True. Because there are some items that essentially, if you if you played the game when the items first came out, they have something called the salvager, which is if you accidentally delete that item, you can easily get it from the salvager. But if you did not partake in that quest line and get them in game, and you have to purchase them through USD, they are not available through that salvager because you technically purchased them outside the game. It's weird how they do that, but it is honorable for the players that actually went through it. With also honorable in a separate way for those who can easily just pay, you know, five or $6 USD for it. You know what I mean? We'll take the gill. Always take the gill for now. I can always level up my gear later.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minthelia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. As we we are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets, along with your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, milady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that the retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you add us to the fullest extent of your talents. Aid us into the fullest extent of your talents. Sorry. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a valuable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know your purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It's Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Password is actually password 1. Yes, hiring a retainer. Yes, we already know how to hire a retainer. We Scions have but one objective: to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Bat. I will go where the wild rose blooms. Yours is no small. The dangers are great. Right. They're giving me glamour dispellers.
I take it you will help us.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells?
No idea who or where Sharlayan is.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard.
Okay, sure, okay.
The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Papa Limo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome!
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Well, at least she is more interesting for now. At least she is. Yeah, indeed. Hello. I'm glad that you're not Lise. That's not Lise, right? Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate the crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. A spat of abductions, okay? crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at the Amagia and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Okay. I guess we're going over to Camp Drybone. All the way over there. I'm still trying to think what this character should wear for the wedding. I mean, this is nice and all, but like I want something special. Hi, I'm Isambard. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description should be along. So, she also warned us to be wary of the Magia. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do what I can to help see the victims safely returned. Thank you. Let's get this right. Then, Minfilia names the Mangia culprits in all of this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on the hands of the Amaja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all the places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adamana Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve proper burial. I would see to the deed before Mongols catch their scent, but I know not of the Amajas if the Amajas still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You would find them in the eastern road. 12 willing. You may even come to learn something of the Amaja that seek what the Amaja seek in this area. Huzzah! You think on to level 83 MSQ, but you are starting to nod off, so bedtime for you. I think you think Beetlejuice mentioned a trial coming up? For me or for you? For you? Not yet. You have, I will just say, this is not really spoilers, you have another dungeon and then another trial. So if you're nodding off, I do suggest you getting some sleep. ripe corpses. How dare you? There's one. There's two. And there's three. And 4 souls. I think I can go, what, this way? Jump. Oh, look, a chocobo keep. Oh, I have to go down there. Right. I thought we were taking them to the church. Yes, have some pleasant dreams there, Ken and Beetlejuice, if you're still here. It's good to see you've returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? With the bodies you've given back proper to the earth, the souls which will find their way across the other side. You've done a noble deed this day, I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalgia? Did you see any? Surely, such massive such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalgia remaining, after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalgia raiding party would not account for the people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions are too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? God damn it. I hate it when this does this. Yes, good night there, Beetlejuice. There. Okay, cool. I pressed the wrong button at the wrong time. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he is at the inn, quaffling away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Oh, it's that guy. Ungust. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Old Ah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Ilsenbard. Folk around here are as weary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, but with all the disappearances. You can talk to them yourselves if you don't believe me. I guess we're talking to them ourselves. Please, sir, just leave me be. Okay. I have nothing to say about this. But this, thou take who or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Who do you want? What do you want from me? I don't know anything. I swear. Please don't kill me. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been a talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Welcome back, Bat. Have you learned aught of important? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. If we would know what the common folks speak of to their gods, we've no better chance If we would know what the common folks speak to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the Church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found in the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, I might ask you to deliver the embalmed corpse. A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be born to burial. And I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out the man named Marquess. He tends to the graves in the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Okay. I am Makis. Yes, a body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If You seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. I almost made it too. May they walk in Athal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orsian can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Orsian within the church walls. There you go. Hello. I hear you've done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything permanent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquess would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill benefits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense to his conduct. I must have words with Marquess, and soon. Thank you, Bat. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Bat? A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and your mutual friend here, for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to the notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious awareness than she who takes confession, the good Sister Orchan herself? Orchan, she couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. And you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquess. I swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Huzzah, 27. I think... how close are we to the Ifrit fight? I'm not sure. We should be, like, relatively close. It's a level 20 trial. Sister Orchan, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own. And it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be. It could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these speculations. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Bat, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orchan's activities. Oh, it's raining. He's all the way up there. Please help. Sister Orchan went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right there about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went out looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. I will do my best. Oh yeah, she dead. She is dead, dead, dead. A rotting mage? You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Kind of want to just, I don't know, teleport. Sister Orshian was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the end for her to should she require any rest. Searching for the momentous of orphans and risking her own well-being in doing no less. Certainly not the Darcity deeds Thancred would have us believe. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orshian. It seems she received greater injuries from her attacks than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amarja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Okay. All the way there. That's where we had the Thaumaturge's quest thing. Hello there, Thancred. Ah, there you are, Bat. So good of you to come. Indeed, I have all but heard all about Sister Orshian. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. With this following Sister Orshian near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Bat. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Okay. I'm probably gonna have to kill everything on the way there. There we go. does take a moment for them to respawn. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? This leaflet. See the wealth of Nald to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe that one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orchian makes of it. Sure. Wait, where is she? She's around here somewhere. Is she upstairs? In here, maybe? She might be upstairs. There? No, it's down there. What the frick? This always confused me. They never actually say where she is specifically. She's definitely in here. No. Nope. There she is. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor of this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Bat. Our culprit pretends to be the priest, a priest, to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt, an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. Posing as a priest, to think. These troubled notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Bat. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Press to deceive. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any of at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing the false promises to lure the poor. Let Bat and me serve by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Ah, I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops would serve your needs. So long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Bat. So as to lay the foundations of our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for corn. To this end, I want you to don the garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. I guess we're supposed to wear this. I mean, I don't think it can't even be dyed. This is terrible. I preach the teachings of Asmia, the warden. Hast thou come to partake the honey of her wisdom? Amazia is the keeper of the sun, the goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance, whatever. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want not till the end of days. Sure. Whatever you say, sir, whatever you say. And you are? Another refugee. By the looks of you, the mortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone, and see you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Gee, thanks. And I was about to get to the good part. Look for work, huh? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here before I finish my story. Up there. What is it? God, not again. You look. Being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Wow. Very insulting, man. Very insulting. Alright, where are we going? Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. You have quite the knack of being a nuisance, Bat. The camp is abuzz with talk of a newly arrived vagrants. And though we are unable to attract our wayward transgressors, we are able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate. To the east of here, The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away helpless souls. Let us go there and wait for a kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you need to remain in disguise. Sure. Not sure if I'll be able to fight the dusty alone below. That's okay, we're here. Hello, Thancred. A fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Bat. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left, then, is to wait for our quarry to appear. Ah, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live, no way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldathal, and I have come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of Pendry. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of the atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you bastards tricked me? Please, don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I am a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Almalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm, and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing that merchants could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparring the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? What kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from Nawana mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people. So I pose as a priest and lure in the vulnerable to give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence, you could have sought the aid of the immortal flames. Yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Malja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Ha! Not you again. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flame's patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No. I know nothing of that, I swear. At this stage, I am rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter, there will be time enough to learn the truth. Bat, be a good man and take word of the developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall praise everything I can. I shall prize everything out of this filth. The abductees were still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Alright, I guess we're going to the Waking Sands. We'll use one of these tickets. And to be honest, I think I'm going to call it a night. I know I started pretty late tonight, and I do apologize for that, but my voice is getting kind of tired. So, we'll complete this quest and send you guys off to someone fantastic, shall we? I was hoping to get the Ifrit fight, but that's okay. We did a lot today. Welcome back, Bat. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say that they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Alrighty. So, with that, I think, yeah, we're gonna